Hello everybody and welcome back to Paranormal 2018. Yes, I am Kylo Ren, my favorite. You guys know. I'm gonna turn off my lightsaber right now. I love Kylo Ren and I love this costume. I was Kylo Ren, what, 2 years ago for Pretty Mean, but I live for this costume, my lightsaber, everything, guys. Do you remember when I had my lightsaber in the hosting room as part of my set? A living, that was amazing. Now, today's video is something very different. It's something that I've actually never done on my channel before. So I was with my brother Jonathan, my cousin Lauren, and my friend Daniel the other night, and we decided to react, we decided to react to some of the scariest paranormal 911 calls and other scary 911 calls as well. And of course I wanted to give a little warning before we do go ahead with this video. I mean, obviously if you are here, you know what this video is about. I mean, you clicked on it, but I just kind of wanted to say, you know, the audio recordings that we listen to of the 911 calls are pretty disturbing. I mean, why wouldn't they be? So I just wanted you guys to know that everything we listened to that night was creepy. It gave me chills, so I just wanted to say that. So really, viewers beware, you are in for a scare.
So the first one is apparently about a man calling 911, and he thinks he's seen Bigfoot, and it's possible Bigfoot. So
that's all we know.
Yeah, so let's click play and
okay.
Yeah.
We got someone or something crawling around out here.
Did you see what it was? Was it a person or an animal or?
I can't tell. All I know is that my central light came on and I just happened to glimpse and see this thing running across the yard. A good sized man or something looks like a man. I don't know what it was, just it ran across the yard.
Okay. You've had problems in the neighborhood before?
Yeah, my dog was killed here just recently. I don't know what it was, whatever it is, it's running. I couldn't catch it if I was going to chase it. So whatever it was, it was standing out. I'm out here looking through the window now and I don't see anything. I don't want to go outside. Jesus Christ, you better... Yeah, Theo!
Hello?
Get somebody out here.
What's going on now, sir?
That son of a bitch is about 6'9", I don't know.
Do you see him now, sir?
Yes, I'm looking right at him.
Okay, hang on.
He's right...
Is he in your yard, sir?
Yeah, God, he's big.
Okay, what's he doing in your yard?
He's looking at me.
And the guy is on foot.
I don't know what... He's a big, real big person. That's all I can say.
Okay, but it is a person.
Yeah, I'd say it was a person. Somebody really big. But he's all in black.
Is he a black male or a white male? Did you actually see what it, or was he just wearing black?
He's all black and he's big. He is big.
The weird thing about that call is I feel like a lot of 911 calls that they usually play on those things are like people screaming or like panicking because of something, but this man was so calm that like he genuinely sounded like, I don't really know what I'm calling about. But then once he started like kind of panicking, I actually got like kind of goosebumps.
Yeah, like he's 6'9", he's wearing all black. Why is he wearing black?
And did you hear that like apparently his dog was killed?
Yeah.
So I found that really weird, and you know, and if your dog's killed, like you would call 911 for kind of anything, right? So our next one is from Florida. So it's a 14-year-old boy who's just called 911. He said he can't remember anything that just happened. He said he was sleeping, and the next thing he had a gun, and his parents were on the ground.
First of all, he's full of shit.
Alex, what's going on? My parents were shot. Your what? My parents were shot. Your parents were shot? Yeah. It's going on, okay? I understand that. Who shot your parents? I did. You did? Okay, stand around with me, okay? After this happens, please. Okay, try to call your dad. Let me know if he's responding to you. What? Call your dad. Is he answering you? Dad!
I don't know if this is gonna come off wrong. There's something about it that I don't really believe though.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he's like fake crying almost.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, hey, this is a little much. Obviously, I don't know what the situation.
Yeah, I don't know the
is,
situation, but he doesn't sound genuine at all.
And you said like when he was calling his parents, first it was a bit of crying, but then he kept repeating it.
Yeah, he's like, Mom!
He kind of got very like monotone and mom.
So this is the weeping guy. This audio is taken directly from 911 calls made by Paul Michael Stefani, also known as the Weepy Voice Killer. He would send crazy, high-pitched calls to the police shortly after murdering his victims during a killing spree in the early 80s.
Don't talk, just listen. I'm sorry, I did to Compton. I couldn't.
Play your emergency.
Please don't talk, just listen. I'm sorry, I killed. I said the voice.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
You know, what's weird is that he says, like, I'll try not to kill anybody else.
And then he keeps calling 911 after he
Yeah,
kills more
no,
people.
he keeps murdering people.
Was it like all in the same night?
I don't think so.
No.
Because if he confessed already,
He
wouldn't
probably-
they be at his house or whatever, wherever he's at, and then arrest him? Like, why is he?
That's what you'd think. Actually, that's a good point. That's weird.
Because how is he still able to kill all these people and then make the same call?
Okay, so this is unidentified deep sea sounds, and people are saying that it sounds like it's saying Save Julia.
Save Julia.
Okay.
What?
You kind of hear it a little
I
bit.
didn't get it.
Save Julia.
It sounds like Chewbacca.
No, the first Star Wars.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
I just got chills in the back of my. Woo, girl. So what's this one?
Okay, guys, so I don't want to spoil this one too much. I'm just going to play it and see what you guys think.
911, what is your emergency? Good evening. I'm speaking with a living human being. Pardon? Am I speaking with a living human being? Yeah, what's your emergency? Thank you. We have a friend who came over to visit us, and he passed on while he was here. So we'd like to have somebody come and pick up the body. And what's your name? My name is Living Being.
Living being?
What?
That's her name?
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
But why did he? How did he pass away? It doesn't say anything.
Well, so I have some information here. Her friend had passed away while she was visiting with the group. So apparently this guy named Joe Fitzpatrick stopped taking his type 1 diabetes medication when he went to the retreat in Arizona on July 20th after somebody told him a spiritual healer could fix his illness, police said. The next day his family received an anonymous call from somebody saying that he died, prompting them to call police. So it took another 2 hours before a member of his spiritual group called Nothingness made an odd 911 call to report Mr. Fitzpatrick's death. So I think this is the call we just heard. So when the police actually went to investigate after this call was made, they said that the police in the house, 1 man and 3 women, refused to provide their full legal names, and they referred themselves only as living beings. They said that Mr. Fitzpatrick had been looking ill when he visited, but they asked if he wanted to see a doctor. He said no, and instead asked to be excused from the group meeting. So I guess when he left the group meeting is when he died.
You know what that phone call reminded me of? Remember that movie that we watched a long time ago? Tristan like rented it. It was like $2 or something. Remember that Charles phone call? That's what that phone call just reminded me of.
I've seen
Like
it before.
Drive
I just can't remember what it's
Remember
called.
the person? Remember the thing in the mirror?
Yeah. the thing in the-
EVP?
White Noise.
Oh, White Noise.
Yeah, that's an old
I
one.
know. We watched it so many times.
But I can't believe we even watched that.
I
at that
know.
age.
When we were little.
It was just
movie
really,
we
it's
watched.
just this group of people that go to this like house or mansion. I think it was in the States somewhere, I don't know. And they go and again, we used to always say, oh, it's fake. But after chilling it,
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
All right. Well, that was interesting. It's just like I keep saying, it's just so scary hearing calls like that and just knowing they're coming in all the time to 911 dispatchers. But it's just like I don't know.
No,
I know.
no, we were talking earlier, like being a 911 dispatcher.
Yeah.
Imagine working like in the middle of the night.
Oh, I commend them
It's
all.
just-
Oh god, yeah.
Like
That's
you must be like so emotionally stable to have that job because
Yeah.
you probably hear like paranormal stuff, but like real people in danger. You guys,
No,
it's-
mad respect for those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yes.
it's a tough job.
Got chills like
I
the
know.
whole day. I've just been like
It's been a
on
day.
edge.
It's been a day.
It's
It's been a
like
day.
I've never liked this. It's just odd. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you everyone for being in my video.
Thanks for having
Thank you,
us.
obviously.
Oh my god.
Duh.
I know. Of course.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Hashtag team Pretty 44. Hashtag Marinda Hey. And I will see you guys in my next video. Woo! The hot chocolate girl. Still gonna love all that hot chocolate. I'll see you guys in